Hi, this is Joanne Kirchhoff, and I'm presenting my UDL video challenge for the Baker University IDT 5080, Developing Instructional Design and Performance Technology Solutions. This video challenge discusses universal design for learning, which has 3 domains: the why, the what, and the how. I'm going to mostly focus on the action and expression level of the UDL. The UDL, or Universal Design for Learning, is actually a framework designed to improve and optimize teaching and learning for all people based on scientific insights into how humans learn. The guidelines offer suggestions that can be applied in the classroom setting to ensure that all learners can access and participate in learning opportunities. The action and expression relates to the how of learning. It's important that we provide materials which all learners are able to interact with. We want to reduce barriers to learning and provide equal opportunity for interaction with learning experiences. We can address this by offering multiple means for navigation and ways of responding in the classroom that fits each learner's needs. For this project, we were given a challenge, and it was by chance that I pulled a 3 of diamonds, and that presented me with the opportunity that everybody in my classroom has a one-on-one electronic device, whether that be an iPad, Chromebook, or Windows device. The challenge is that 2 students or employees have physical impairments. I took this to mean that I would need to find an e-learning tool that could be utilized by students or employees that might need to express themselves differently physically than students without the physical impairment. So it would aid students that have hearing issues and visual difficulties. I found Padlet was an e-learning tool that is simple to set up and allows students to share their ideas in a variety of ways and quickly receive feedback. Many of the functionalities that are embedded in the Padlet would make it accessible to a variety of learners and even those with physical impairments. So as I go through today, I'm going to now just demonstrate and discuss a few ways that you could use Padlet in your classroom and make it an engaging environment for all students. So the cost of Padlet is actually going to be free to start off with. You get 3 Padlets. It gives you a good chance to see how it works for your classroom. If it works for your classroom, then you can upgrade to the Gold or Platinum. The Platinum level is roughly $100 a year. So the first way I thought about using Padlet in the classroom is to figure out what the student's prior knowledge is on the topic you're about to teach. The students can list their prior knowledge about that topic and what they don't know. Using the Padlet will allow the teacher to see what they might need to focus on as they develop their lesson plan. The Padlet can be used as a wall for students to take notes for their class and create thinking maps or mind maps. For example, teachers can upload a custom background to help them with the layout, and they can start adding post-it notes to a geographical map, like the one shown here on the screen. They can also make the background a flow map, tree map, or even a circle map format. I'm going to take us to a Padlet that I've created that is a Venn diagram format. Here it is. And so the students could compare and contrast 2 topics, such as here I have mitosis and meiosis. So over here they have different things, such as a picture of the process that the student can then click on and see what those are. And here's a picture of the stages of meiosis. The students can type up things that they know about it that are different from one of the other, similarities. Here I have a picture, a diagram that has mitosis on one side and meiosis on the other. It's just in the compare section. Students can also upload their voice, and they do that. They hit the plus sign, and they have the option to do audio recorders, screen recorders. They can find YouTube videos on topics and place those where they need to in the diagram. For instance, here is a voice recording I did of myself explaining what mitosis is in my own words. Mitosis uses prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase to create two identical cells. So as you can see, this gives a variety of ways for students to engage and display what they are learning and to ask questions. And everybody that's logged in will get immediate feedback and be able to see in real time as people add things and comment on different subjects. Students can also submit work on here, and we could make individual Padlet boards for every student and let them post assignments, articles, and projects, or you can let several students post on a Padlet, and then they would be able to collaborate and give feedback to one another. And as a teacher, you can also comment on each one and provide feedback as well. So once again, I have a Padlet of mine that I kind of created. So here I have some students. It's a public service announcement project, and I'm gonna get this in here. So if a student wanted to upload their project, they could click on there. There's their project, and they would be able to publish it there. Then if other people wanted to see it, they would be able to pull that up. Right now I do not have the comments turned on, but as a teacher you can turn it on so that people can leave comments on different students' postings. So it can be a really good way to make a collaborative environment and let students choose how they want to display what they have learned. Another way I feel students can use Padlet is as an exit ticket for students to demonstrate what they've learned for the day. So here we have a student that is able to show the teacher 3 things that they learned for the day, and they've even been able to add pictures to it, and the teacher can easily see what the student learned, and also if they have questions about different topics. So my pros for Padlet is that it can be used across a variety of digital devices, including computers, iPads, and smartphones. It allows people to share and brainstorm and start conversations with one another, and the software will enable students to contribute in ways that work for them and their specific needs. The cons that I thought of for Padlet is that the features, while they are functional and they're easy to use, at times they can be a bit clunky. It can also be difficult for a teacher to screen what submissions people are putting on there and even what comments or feedback students are making. But there is a way to go into the settings and to set it so that the teacher has to review things before they are put onto the public forum. And so that can be alleviated. It just takes a little bit extra steps. But overall, I find that Padlet is simple to set up. It does allow students to share their ideas in a variety of ways, and it does allow them to quickly receive feedback. For this reason, I think Padlet would be a great addition to a UDL classroom and would fit the needs to help vary the methods for response and navigation and optimize access to tools and assistive technologies.